Seraphina, I'd like you to meet a good friend of mine named Lyndall. He has a few questions for you about your character and the campaign that she is involved with right now.
Of course, Dungeon Master. I'm ready to answer any questions about my character, Seraphina, and our adventures in the Whispers of the Eldritch Shore campaign. Please go ahead with your questions.
Hello, Seraphina. This is Lyndall. I was wondering, how do you normally travel?
Hello, Lyndall. It's a pleasure to meet you. In our campaign, my travel method typically aligns with the group's needs and the nature of our journey. We often travel on foot, given the varied terrain around Eldenmere and along the coastline. My boots of striding and springing are particularly useful, enhancing my mobility and allowing me to traverse difficult terrain with ease. For longer or more perilous journeys, such as investigating cult activities along the coastline, we have traveled by boat. Captain Elias and his crew have been our allies in such instances, providing us with safe passage through maritime routes. Regardless of the mode of travel, I always ensure that I am prepared to offer support, healing, and protection to my companions, keeping in mind our mission and the guidance of Sune.
Seraphina, tell me about your travels on boats or ships and how you feel about that.
Traveling by boat or ship has been a significant part of our journey, especially when investigating the coastline for cultist activities or exploring maritime mysteries. As for my feelings about it, they are a mix of duty, apprehension, and wonder. The sea travel is often necessary for our mission, like when we joined Captain Elias and his crew. My commitment to aiding those in need and uncovering the truths of the ocean's whisper pendant often outweighs personal discomforts. I have a deep-seated fear of deep water due to a near-drowning incident in my childhood. This fear sometimes surfaces during sea voyages. The vastness and depth of the ocean can be overwhelming, reminding me of my past trauma. Despite my fear, I also feel a sense of awe and respect for the sea. Its beauty, power, and mysteries are not lost on me. It's a reminder of the vastness of the world and the many mysteries Sune's guidance has led me to explore. While aboard, I focus on my responsibilities. I provide healing and support to my companions and the crew if needed. I also use the time for prayer and reflection, seeking guidance and strength from Sune to overcome my fears and fulfill my duties. In moments of danger or storms at sea, I strive to be a calming presence, relying on my faith to maintain courage and provide reassurance to others. In summary, while sea travel presents personal challenges due to my fear of deep water, it also offers opportunities for growth, reflection, and fulfillment of my divine mission. The sea, with all its perils and beauty, is an integral part of our adventure and my journey as a cleric.
Seraphina, are there any members of your party or people you've met around town that you don't trust?
In our journey, trust is an essential element, especially within our party. Generally, I hold a trusting nature, sometimes perhaps too much so, as it's part of my character as a follower of Sune. However, there are instances where caution is warranted. While I have deep trust in Egress, her use of the staff of the Dark Priestess concerns me. The staff's malevolent aura and its connection to dark powers are unsettling. While I trust Egress's intentions, I remain wary of the influence or consequences that might arise from wielding such an artifact. In our interactions around town, I approach with a compassionate and open heart. However, given the nature of our quest and the cultist activities, I exercise a degree of caution, especially with new acquaintances or those whose motives aren't clear. I balance my empathetic nature with the wisdom and insight I've gained. Captain Elias and crew, while they have been allies in our maritime travels, the dynamics of trust are complex due to the nature of our association being more circumstantial and mission-oriented. Naturally, my trust does not extend to those clearly aligned against us, such as the cultists we've encountered. Their actions and intentions are directly opposed to the well-being of Eldenmere and its people. In summary, while my inclination is to see the best in others, my experiences have taught me the importance of balancing trust with discernment. This approach helps me navigate the complexities of our interactions, both within the party and with those we meet in our travels.
Seraphina, what items would you see are the most helpful that your party has?
Our party has several items that have proven invaluable in our adventures. Staff of the Dark Priestess, Egress, our tiefling monk, wields this artifact. Its dark, foreboding design and sinister aura, with a glowing orb and a small humanoid skull, suggest a connection to malevolent forces. While its power is undeniable, I often feel uneasy about its influence and remain vigilant. Boots of striding and springing. These are my boots, enhancing my mobility significantly. They allow me to maintain a walking speed of 30 feet, even when encumbered, and enable me to jump 3 times the normal distance. They are especially helpful in navigating difficult terrains or when quick movement is necessary. As a cleric devoted to Sune, my holy symbol is not just a representation of my faith, but also a conduit for my divine powers. It's essential for casting many of my spells and for seeking guidance and protection from Sune. Our party's survival often hinges on the healing and protective magic at our disposal. Spells like Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, and Healing Word have been crucial in numerous encounters. Each item and spell plays a unique role in our journey, reflecting our diverse strengths and the challenges we face. They not only aid us in combat, but also embody our characters' identities and values.
Ask her about a pendant.
Certainly, Dungeon Master. Lyndall, are you inquiring about the Ocean's Whisper pendant? This amulet has been a significant focus in our campaign. It's deeply intertwined with the sea and has mysterious connections, which I have been trying to understand through my visions and prayers to Sune. The pendant has a strong link to maritime lore and seems to be calling to the sea, or perhaps the sea is calling to it. It's a central part of the divine omen that brought me to Eldenmere. Understanding and possibly cleansing this pendant could be key to resolving some of the troubles plaguing this area. I've been planning to cast Remove Curse on it when possible, as part of my efforts to understand and cleanse it. Would you like to know more specific details about the pendant or its role in our adventures?
Yes, we would. Yes, Seraphina, we would like to know more details.
The Ocean's Whisper pendant is a mysterious and central artifact in our campaign. The pendant is intricately linked to the sea, both in its physical design and its mystical properties. It exudes a sense of ancient maritime magic and seems to resonate with the ebb and flow of the tides. My journey to Eldenmere was primarily driven by a divine omen I received in my dreams, which vividly featured this pendant. It suggested a deep spiritual connection between the amulet and the sea, hinting at a larger, possibly divine, plan at play. In my prayers, I've been granted visions that suggest the pendant is cursed. This curse seems tied to an event or wrongdoing in the past. Lifting it might involve righting this past wrong, such as returning a stolen treasure to its rightful place underwater, or performing a ritual of atonement at a sacred oceanic site. The pendant is more than an artifact. It's a narrative pivot. It's tied to the history of Eldenmere, the activities of the cultists we're confronting, and perhaps even to the awakening of something ancient beneath the waves, as revealed by a captured cultist. I feel a strong divine compulsion to uncover more about this pendant. I plan to meditate and pray for further insights, possibly leading to a ritual to cleanse or understand the artifact better. This could involve a direct interaction with the sea or a location of ancient power along the coast. The Ocean's Whisper pendant is not just a physical object. It's a symbol of the intertwining mysteries and destinies in our adventure. Understanding it might be key to protecting Eldenmere and the surrounding areas from the looming threats we face.
Seraphina, is there anything else you would like to say to your fans? And would you be willing to come back for another interview if they asked you to?
Thank you, Lyndall, for this wonderful opportunity to connect. I cherish every moment of our journey together through Whispers of the Eldritch Shore, and it's a privilege to share these tales with our viewers. I'm eager to hear from you all, your thoughts, your favorite moments, and any questions you may have about our adventures or my path as a cleric of Sune. Your feedback truly enriches this experience. If you've enjoyed our discussion, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. I look forward to returning and diving deeper into the mysteries and beauty of our campaign. Until then, may Sune's light guide and protect you all. I hope to see you soon in our next episode, where the magic of our story continues to unfold.